What up? What up? What up?
Yo, yo, yo.
The Over Easy podcast is back right at you on Labor Day weekend. I can't believe we're doing this on Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
We're not good at this stuff.
Commenced. It's a weekend that I have off. I don't normally have weekends off like that.
Me too.
I'm excited. The weather's nice. I'm not going out in any of it.
I got some stuff to do. I got to tell you, I'm getting old, bro.
Yeah?
I'm getting old.
Why?
Yeah, I'm getting old. Listen, I don't want to get too graphic, but I had some stomach issues this week.
Oh, man.
It was a bad thing.
Yeah,
it was
take like Pepto-Bismol?
No, I let it. Listen, man. Early in the week, all of a sudden, I'm getting stomach aches. I'm like, all right, so I'm living on soup again. And I'm like,
you living on Snoop?
Soup, like chicken soup.
Okay, gotcha.
Chicken soup, not eating anything. And I had mashed potatoes for one night.
Oh, man.
It was bad. So I'm like, man, I've never had these issues before. Like, I don't know, it's what I'm eating.
Do you think it could be the second shot?
No, it's not the second shot.
How do you know?
Because I think I was
eating
a lot of hot shit. I was eating a lot of hot shit.
When did you get your second shot?
Almost a month now. I've been fine.
It could be something that is coming back from that second shot.
No. It's nothing to do with the second shot. I think it's just I think I just ate something bad. But yeah, man.
What'd you eat? Sorry, guys. We're going to trace this down.
I go to this...
What'd you eat?
I go to this burrito spot all the time, and I like my hot sauce.
And you always go there?
Go there a lot, right? So it doesn't do it. But I went to Publix, too. And I had these little pinwheels. And then I had like a bow tie pasta salad.
Okay.
Now I checked. There was a little weird taste in it, right?
Okay.
The bow tie pasta salad.
Okay.
And so I checked. Date was good. And I said, it's just one taste. Maybe it was the... I don't like olives, but they put olives in there. I can deal with the olives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was the olives taste. But that night, I started feeling my stomach messed up.
There you go.
So I think I traced it back to that, but there was no, there was nothing I could do to...
It was Publix.
You were going to go with Publix?
Yep.
All right, so we did the analysis. For like 2-3 days, I was having this issue.
Yep. So what did you have to take Tums? What did you do?
No, I didn't take anything. I just cleared myself out. Just let it clear out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was like,
I just let it go. I let it go.
Okay, so did you take a laxative?
Nothing. I just kept on going.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like boom, boom, boom. I had to keep on going. It was
Your body
it was rejecting. It was rejecting. Yeah, it was fucking diarrhea. Yes, we're gonna do it like that.
Yeah, that's what they want to hear.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm 35. I can say what I want now. This is 35-year-old problem.
There you go. So he's incontinent.
Yeah. No. So so I said, okay. I was eating right at that point, and then I made the decision. My mom's birthday was this week, so we ordered. My mom just had surgery. She's good though, but she didn't want to go out, so we ordered as a family in. We ordered Outback.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to eat tonight. It's Outback. God bless me if this is going to run through me like hot lava. I don't know yet.
Well,
I ate.
It wasn't for Publix.
They had shrimp with like Fredo sauce in there.
Okay.
And I had French onion soup.
I like French onion.
It was really good over there, right?
With
I
the
like
cheese
Outback.
on top.
Yeah,
with
they
the bread
put cheese on
cheese.
it. They put enough, and then their bread is really good. You like Outback?
I like Outback.
I like Outback.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything to me. So I think Outback cured me.
Okay. Well, okay.
So I was good. But my problem is I'm working out now. I'm back in working out again. Fully vaccinated, working out again.
Uh-huh.
And yesterday was the first day I lifted weights, man.
Mm-hmm.
And my body's killing me.
That's
Another
good.
sign of, I get it. My body's killing me. I played basketball this morning. I feel like I was going to pass out and die. This is 35-year-old problems.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm getting old, bro. I'm breaking down.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen.
You break down?
You're supposed to break down. But as long as you keep, doing the exercise and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get that point.
Fine.
I just
You'll
feel
build
like
back
I'm
up.
getting old. I'm like decrepit now.
Yeah.
Like the body don't move enough the same way. I think my foot's bigger.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how that worked. The shoe that I got was I'm sorry, this is very annoying problems that I'm having. The shoe that I bought from Nike is a 9, right? I'm an 8.5, 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
This shit feels like it's too small.
There you go. That's a good thing, right?
How do your feet grow at 35 years
Because
old?
now when the girls go, oh, what size shoe you wear?
Listen,
Instead of saying 8.5, 9, you be like, I got 10.
I've never had that issue. Never had that issue, okay? So let's not do that whole shoe size to every other size, okay? It's never.
It just sounds better when you're telling them.
Yeah, listen. So yeah, I don't
Go
know
to
if it's
the
a
double
10, all right?
digits.
But it was ridiculous. I was like, did my foot grow during the pandemic?
Right.
Is that a side effect of the vaccine?
I think so.
All right, so when your feet grow.
Anything that's happened that's never happened before.
I swear to God, I ran faster the other day.
Hey, that's probably that second shot.
I'm telling you. All right, so take that second shot. It'll be good.
Yes, mine is in June 3rd.
June 3rd, you ready? That was the
Not
one that
really,
kicked my ass.
because I didn't really think that I would feel anything. I was like, oh, people are saying whatever.
Well, you had normal
anything.
stuff. You had normal stuff for the first one.
And then I did, and I was like, yo, this is not, like, I actually feel a little different, and I don't like that.
I think it's in your head.
I feel like it changed me a little bit, like mutated me.
You mutated you to a better you?
No, to a worse.
So, what do you mean? What happened? What's
Like
going on? Are you eating not as much?
No, I'm eating, same amount. What I feel like it has affected
I
is
think you're so in your head.
my mental strength.
You fucking lie.
Yes, like my ability to overcome something mentally.
No.
I think I've gotten weaker at that.
No.
And I feel like I've also, because of that, or maybe something different would be my physical, my energy source has been compromised.
Have you been going to the gym?
I have, but it took me like 2-3 weeks to get back on a regular week
You'll be all right.
cycle.
You'll be all right. That's normal.
And it's like fighting myself.
I think you're mentally in your
and I'm
own
like,
head.
why aren't I gung ho like I was before I got the shot?
Listen, you're in your head, and I want to look at the books to make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
Can I make sure? Can I look at the books?
You can no.
No. Still, sorry, we're having
No
this little
way.
issue about looking at the books.
Can't look at the books.
Can't
Why do you want to look at the books?
I'm just saying. I mean, my name's on the podcast too.
No,
I'm the over easy. You're the over on the easy.
We're gonna put you on a salary.
Salary,
and that's it.
I'm salaried.
Because that way you don't get the right to look at the books.
Yeah, man. Don't you just feel like you? Don't you just?
I don't even know where the books are.
I don't think we have.
We don't
Let me
even
ask
have-
something. Don't you just feel like maybe you're just getting old?
I do feel like I'm getting older, but I don't feel like I'm old.
So you don't feel like
I feel a difference.
Okay, but you don't feel like recovery time is a little bit longer in general?
Yes.
In general. Not,
Yes.
we're not, I mean, like, there's a certain part of me, like, I drink, and my body just doesn't recover the same way anymore.
Oh, no, not with drinking. I feel like my drinking recovery time is the same.
No. Okay. So after you work out, hard workout, the next day, is it a little bit harder on you? What do you feel slow at? That's what I'm asking. What do you feel like takes longer? Because I'm going to be hurting tomorrow. Real bad after
feel
playing
like
basketball.
what has slowed down is my my speed.
Well, you're old, bro.
That's what I feel like. Like I can lift. I actually am lifting, and I'm stronger than I have ever been. So it's not that.
You're a ninja. Oh, no, he's not. He's not the ninja. Sorry, guys.
But I am slower than I have ever been.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Like, even though I've achieved,
What,
running
39? How old
3.5
are you?
miles,
You're 40?
39.
39. So, it's going to happen.
I've achieved running further than I ever have, like 3.5 miles, and doing it, every other week or every week. Or that's a feat that I haven't done. But the speed at which I ran the mile is slower.
They were talking about running a full court today. And I thought I was about to pass out even thinking about it. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here.
Yeah.
We gotta like put ourselves in. Like, we gotta be smart about this.
Yeah.
Why do we have to run?
I think I could do full court.
That's not just once up and down.
Yeah, my endurance is better than
No, my endurance was fine for the
my
half court.
sprinting
I
is-
need a little more time, but you see some of these young kids out there. I get tired watching them.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm only 35, but 25 to 35 is a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Like 5 years ago, I felt like I could beat any kid in a sprint, like up to like age.
So you're a world class sprinter.
Age 14.
You're like a world class. Oh, up to age.
Like, up to age 14, I could beat him.
No, I'm totally
Right?
gonna lose a fast kid that's 14. I'm gonna get embarrassed.
Yeah, no, I could beat a 14.
My speed was never great to begin with. Now I'm even like
5
steps
years
slower than the hare, the tortoise and the hare. And bugs.
Yeah.
Somehow lost to the turtle. I'm like,
now at 39, I
that.
think that age has gone down to maybe like the 12-year-olds. 12-year-olds, I can beat them. 13 might get me, the little bastard. No. I don't know yet, though. I got to get I have to get the second shot, overcome all the exhaustion, and then I'll know where I'm at physically because I know what's going to happen.
You'll be fine,
That spell of exhaustion. That first week of exhaustion was 1 week, and then I thought it went away, and then another wave of it happened.
Wasn't tired at all from it.
But it wasn't as bad of a wave, but it was a wave nonetheless. I was again saying, man,
now
I'm exhausted.
I think you're just thinking about it way too much now.
No. And then my colleague at work got the shot, and same thing that happened to him. He was a gym goer all the time. We're always talking about going to the gym. And then he got the shot, and he was like, man, I skipped the gym. I can't go to the gym today. He's like, I'm exhausted. He's yawning all the time.
Is he back at the gym yet?
No. Well, he went back to the gym, yes, after a week. But he hasn't been back to the consistency.
He'll be fine. They say it might take for some people a couple of weeks to get your
Well, what if it's a long-term
No,
effect?
It's not. We're not going to do this.
And now, all of a sudden, I'm just programmed to be weak and lazy.
Have you been going to the gym?
I have been, yes. You're good. I've been fighting it. I went all this week.
You'll be fine.
I better be. I'm suing Moderna. I'm pointing at the screen.
I feel great. I feel great since Moderna. Since my second shot.
I'm going to be on the class action lawsuit with Johnson and whoever, Hortz and Harold.
See, a lot of these guys that played ball with weren't vaccinated today. I think most of them. I think nobody was vaccinated today.
Yeah.
I said, I was vaccinated, and everybody was like, yeah, I kept on going out every night. I was like, hey, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, but
those guys are lucky.
Those guys are lucky?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky? Insane.
Yeah, I feel like I let my body down. I compromised myself.
You compromise yourself. No, you did what's best for the world.
If my legs go to shit, sorry. Sorry, legs, it was my fault.
It was your fault.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So
we'll see.
So what else has been going on in your life, Ernesto, or any stories that we have going on today? Sorry, I'm watching the Knicks game.
A lot of graduations. I mean, not a lot of graduations in my life. My cousin, shout out to Anya. She graduated over the weekend. I didn't get to go. She was in North Carolina. Very smart. Got accepted to a bunch of colleges and chose Howard because, proximity.
HBCU.
Yep, proximity to home, and also she is inspired by Kamala Harris. So, very smart young lady. Congrats to you. I love you. So proud of you. And Lauren, it's your turn. So, that's her sister.
Okay. Well, that's shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I was reading a thing on A Different World earlier, since you're talking about HBCUs.
Oh, what?
No, they just had a whole playback. I really enjoyed A Different World.
Different World was the bomb.
I remember
it actually did something. It showed, I don't know, black people, definitely. But I don't know.
I love black people, so for me, I love the show.
Right.
The show was great.
But I mean, like in a culture where going to college wasn't always a thing, maybe in, other cultures, everyone went to college. But so I don't know if it did what it did for us. For us, it made us see college and not look at it as something that wasn't attainable or like afraid of it. I was going to use a big word like daunting. But I was like, no, I aborted. I jumped off the boat. It made it not fearful. It made it look like, not only can I go to college, but look at college. It's fun. There's dancing. There's stuff that you can do. There's groups that you can join. And so it gave us the insight. And I think it helped
You went
minorities.
to HBCU, right?
Yeah, went to FAMU. Shout out FAMU. And it made us know that we can do it and gave us something to do after school. Because that was a big question after high school. What am I going to do? Am I going to go work for McDonald's and work my way up the system? Or am I going to go start a business?
I know I'm supposed to get the politically correct answer. I just love the show.
Yeah. We loved it too. We loved it too.
I know everybody loved it. I loved the show. That was one of my favorite shows growing up.
Yeah, I loved it.
I was
It was Cosby than that.
Yes. Well, I mean Cosby now, but
yeah.
I think I always wanted the glasses like Dwayne Wayne.
Yeah.
Those were always the flicker ones. Have you ever found those?
I have, but I never bought them.
Never.
I always knew that it wouldn't work for me. I would not pull them off like Dwayne Wade would.
Dwayne Wade or Dwayne Wayne? You got
Same
that?
thing.
No.
No. Same person.
No.
They both play basketball. They both have kids.
They both play basketball. Talking about that, he was in one of my favorite movies ever, White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, and he still had the glasses, right?
No, did he have the glasses? No, he had the hats on.
But he did have glasses.
Did he have glasses? No, he didn't have glasses in that.
He should have.
That's a great movie.
It is. I love White Man Can't Jump. Mainly because I love Rosie Perez.
Oh, well, listen.
And if she wasn't in there, that movie would go down a few spots. A lot of spots.
I think, they all played their parts in that one. I know we're getting into nostalgia today. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I just read an article in A Different World. And then you were speaking about Howard, so I had to bring up A Different World.
Yeah.
And then, you bring up Kadeem Hardison, who played Dwayne Wayne.
Yeah.
So it's
and
like,
hey, White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump is that is one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah.
As far as comedies go, everything that it does, I love the shit talking of it, everything. When I do
Yeah,
a
it
movie
was solid.
reviews today,
It was a classic.
Classic. People that don't watch it, I think you should go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Who don't know about it. You should be put into hell. Sorry. If you haven't watched that and doesn't think that's a classic, if you've watched it and don't think that's a classic, you deserve to be in hell.
Right.
I'm just not going to get off of that.
Should they do a sequel?
No. That's like, no, because I saw there was a couple of basketball players we're talking about. There was some, I forgot what was it? Blake Griffin, he's a basketball player, was talking about doing a sequel, and I was like, no!
Well, he's not white.
No, but it wasn't, I don't know who he would have played.
Oh. I was going to say, that's cheating.
Yeah, he could play both parts.
Because he could, because he's
both.
fair skinned.
Both. Yeah, he's both. All right, so he can play Cindy Dean or Billy Ho.
Yeah.
That's a great name, Billy Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to use someone else.
There's certain movies, man, you can't do remakes. Would you want to see a remake?
I would.
But you can't have Woody. You can't have Woody and Wesley play it at this point, unless
No, they couldn't play it. No, but I think there's some actors that could.
But I don't I know people are going to go the run of the mill. Who would it be for you? Sorry, I want to know this now.
who would play those roles?
Some actors. Who are some actors?
I would say that who could play that role? That's a good question. I don't know who could play Wesley Snipes' role right now. Who could play Wesley Snipes' role?
You know what?
It would have to be somebody who I really believe that can play basketball. So it would be like a Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
Of course, Jamie. I knew that was going there.
Jamie Foxx could do it, and he seems a little bit more athletic and could do it.
No.
Michael Jai White, maybe, but I don't really believe him comedically.
Okay, so let's just be...
Everything else would match up for Michael Jai White.
So I've read a lot of things on the back of White Man Can't Jump, right?
Uh-huh.
So Wesley Snipes wasn't a basketball player, but he was super athletic.
That's what I mean. You can get the athletic person.
They call uber athletic, right?
Yeah.
And Woody Harrelson could play. Right. He could actually play. Like, he had a shot, everything. I've read this whole backstory behind it. Right. So Wesley was just, they said that he had a horrible jump shot. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just crap. His jump shot was awful. Mm-hmm. But you could teach him the other parts of the game because he was just ridiculously athletic, as you could tell in the movie.
Right.
He's ridiculously athletic, right?
Yeah.
So I knew you were going to go to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is not much older than Wesley. I mean, not much younger. They're like 4 or 5 years.
Right. But he seems like he could do it still. Athletic-wise, he looks like he's in better shape.
Maybe Wesley can.
Maybe, but Jamie looks younger, too. So he could pull off that today's guy. You know what I mean? He could look the same age that Wesley did then now.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? So he could.
I guess.
He could pull it off.
Woody doesn't look different. Woody could probably play the same role, right? Like, Woody doesn't look anything different.
But maybe they're dead dads. Maybe they're dads. Maybe.
No, let's not do it. They have kids. I don't want to do that line.
But the white dude would be Jake Paul.
One
of the Pauls.
No, because then
they have to be blonde hair, blue eyes.
No, you don't have to be blonde hair, blue eyes.
Why not?
They can't act.
Because that's like epitome.
They can't act.
That's what Woody Harrelson was, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, but that doesn't need to be the role.
But that's what. All right, then Russ, the rapper.
Matthew McConaughey could be that role.
He definitely could, but
I don't know if he can bowl.
Would be old now.
But what are we doing? We're just finding people that can't act to do movies?
They got to be like
No.
Unassuming, but still younger.
No, you got to have guys that can act.
He didn't look athletic, Billy Ho.
Like, no, he could shoot the ball. Though.
Right. So you got to find someone who doesn't
threw
look.
passes out of his ass in the movie.
Right. So they can't look athletic.
Like, I was thinking, and this might be because I don't know if Michael B. Jordan can do certain roles.
I thought about Michael B. Jordan.
But I don't know. I don't know if comedy.
That's what I said. I wouldn't believe
because he's a serious actor, so he's a good actor. So I don't know. Like, we're really getting intense on this because this is a treasure for me. If we're gonna make this movie happen, you know, like I would pick me, but I don't have enough skills. I'm a football player, right?
Yeah.
So basketball, I play defense, but I don't have the shot. I have a horrible shot. So
right.
It would never be. You know, they can get somebody in there, stand it and stuff. But
you know who could probably do it?
And I'm only 5'8".
Because Wesley Snipes, he could dunk in that movie, right?
Yeah, he could dunk.
But he wasn't that big of a person.
Nah, Wesley's like my height.
Right. Nate Robinson.
Now, I don't want basketball players. Like, I don't know.
But Nate could pull off comedy. He's like charismatic.
I'll be honest with you.
Off. He could pull off the shit talking, and he can dunk.
You know who would be good in that movie? LeBron, if he was smaller.
Yeah, but LeBron he would have to be smaller.
Like, nobody's going to believe
they
the guy
wouldn't
was
hustle.
6'8". Yeah,
right.
like 6'8". That guy's coming on the floor.
Right, we're not
Fuck
betting
that.
against
I'm
him.
not facing that guy.
Right.
Like, yeah, we're not going to be that guy.
That's why Nate Robinson could do it.
But the
thing
is, you knew Wesley could ball. You looked at, like they say, he's called himself a geek in that scene, right? Woody Harrelson. It's like, yeah, we're going to take the white guy. Not because he's white, because look what he fucking wore in that movie. Chump, yeah. You just lost twice to a white, goofy-looking chump.
Yeah.
But the problem is like, I don't know who can play that role.
Yeah, we got to see what white guys have a shot.
Justin Timberlake? He can ball. I see him.
Well, then if he can ball, then maybe Justin Bieber.
No, I don't want Bieber in that. No. When Bieber can act, we need to get people that can act.
All right.
I mean, Justin Timberlake can actually act. You watch him, like, he's done some funny roles and stuff.
I would have said, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg, but he's too old.
I don't want Mark Wahlberg. He did it great with the movie with Will Ferrell, the other guys, but I don't want Mark Wahlberg anywhere by that. I'm going to go with Justin Timberlake.
All right.
Can we go with him?
We'll go with JT.
I mean, he's a little tall, 6'1".
We'll go with JT.
Who else? Who would we get as the other role? You want to go with Jamie still?
I would go with either Jamie or
Michael B. Jordan.
I think Nate Robinson would nail it.
No.
I think he would nail it.
If we can shrink LeBron, I'm all for it.
But we can't. Nate Robinson would be the more... Because I was thinking...
Can he act?
Well, I don't know, but he can do comedy. He can do the charisma. He can shit talk.
Is he believable?
He can dunk. He knows all the basketball mannerisms. He got all that, so we just got to teach him how to act.
Is he believable?
Yes.
No, I see he got knocked out by one of the
No, he's not a believable fighter.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
What's his name? Kevin Hart. But
Kevin Hart's like 5'1".
But he can't dunk. Yeah.
He's like 5'1". All right, all right, so we'll come down to Jamie or Michael B. Jordan. Can we just stay with that one?
All right, and then I like Jamie.
All right, so either one for me. I don't know. I'll go with Jamie.
We go with Jamie. He'll nail it.
You know.
And then one of the.
You know what would have been good in it? Bill Bellamy.
Yeah. He would have been good.
Yeah. Bill Bellamy probably would have been a good one.
Yeah, he would have been good.
That would have been good. So we've already cast it. So we're going to go with Jamie Foxx and Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, now who's playing the girl? Who's Rosie Perez?
This is tough stuff. We need some...
Rosie Perez. So it would either be...
does she have to be Hispanic?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to stick with Hispanic.
Yeah. I would go with Zoe Zeldana.
Oh, that is actually a really good one. Yeah. She's in the new commercials too now.
I would go with her.
I'm gonna go outside.
That or
I'm gonna go straight outside the box.
Rosario Dawson.
But you know I'm gonna go outside the box with. She doesn't have to be Spanish. Rihanna.
Oh yeah, Rihanna would be bad. It would be nice.
She'd be perfect for that role if I'm thinking about it.
She would. She would be perfect.
She's kind of fiery.
Because I could
too.
see her getting a little gangster.
Yeah, she's fiery for that role.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm good. So we got our cast.
Yeah,
we got our cast. So it's Justin Timberlake, Jamie Foxx, and Rihanna.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna bring this to the studios?
Yeah, we actually got like 25% of it written. After now,
are we gonna do the exact same way that it was?
I think so.
I think
when you try to change up the script altogether, that's when you mess up. Keep the same script, add some little nuances and scenes to it that make it more modern. Jokes are modern, everything's modern, and just make it a now thing.
So we're going to be millionaires, you and me, because of this.
Yeah.
All right, so nobody steal this idea. So,
don't steal it.
White Man Can't Jump 2.
That's ours.
That's ours with Jamie Foxx, Justin Timberlake, and
we
Rihanna.
came up with it.
So, that's going to be the crew.
The only thing y'all are allowed to do is tell them.
Yeah.
Like, tell
they're going to be
Rihanna.
in the movie.
Yeah.
They're going to be in the movie.
Let them know.
We got some contacts, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll come to us.
Maybe we'll speak to, I'm sure, you go hit up Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I watched The Shop the other day. LeBron James'
his interviewing thing?
Shop, yeah.
So who did he interview?
He had pretty amazing. I always forget her name, the women's basketball player, and I feel so bad. I don't want to butcher her name. But they had Nakeme. I don't want to say her name because it's so bad how I say it. I don't want to disrespect her by saying that. So it was Jay-Z was in that.
Really?
The stars were Jay-Z, Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Bad Bunny, man. He was wrestled, right? He was at WrestleMania.
No, I didn't know he was a wrestler.
No, he wrestled just at WrestleMania, this past WrestleMania.
Oh, why?
He trained for like 3 months, and he was taking like falls and all this shit. He moved down to Orlando because they're not wrestling in front of fans right now. They did at WrestleMania. They're going to actually start going out again, from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he moved because they've been doing shows out of Orlando during the pandemic. They didn't have any fans there. What they did was they just showed the fans, like, how basketball games are doing through the TVs.
Mm-hmm.
My dad still watches wrestling, so this is how I know some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, so he wrestled, and they said he did a really good job.
Yeah?
That sounds tough, man.
That's almost like J. Cole playing basketball.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So, that was
even though he didn't do that good of a job.
Jay-Z told a couple stories about DMX, which were really good, about the Hard Knock. Was it the Hard Knock? Was it the Hard Knock Life tour back in '98? Yeah. And he was talking about he was the last one up, but it was Redman and Method Man. It was a great story.
Did he ever talk about losing to a battle?
To you? He talked about battling DMX.
DMX, did he lose? Did he mention losing?
To DMX?
Yeah.
He didn't mention losing. He mentioned that to himself that he was a better lyricist than DMX, but DMX brought it. DMX improved Jay-Z's stage presence. Because how crazy he was, DMX.
But he didn't mention a time where they had a cipher and...
I said they met at a pool hall, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't mention who won or who lost. He didn't say he won either. He just brought it up the first time that he met.
You better not say he won.
He didn't say anything. He was just being...
He knows he didn't.
Man, here we go again. I thought you were talking about the time you guys ciphered, which never happened.
Oh, yeah, no, we haven't.
We haven't. So, I thought you were...
We should, though, Jay.
Where you at, Jay? I'm getting kind of aggravated now. I've made some phone calls.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, trust me, it wouldn't be like I would be calling him names or anything. It's not that type of battle.
No, I don't think you're going to call him. You're going to lose.
It would be like just sick lines, like dope bars, and he just would have to match them. And I'd match his, and then we just keep going.
Down. You know when you keep on running into a stop sign?
Yeah.
You keep on hitting your head against a stop sign. You keep on trying to go through a stop sign, and somebody's telling you, and I'm trying to tell you, right, that you keep on going into a stop sign.
No,
right?
man.
There's no way you're
right
going to pass the stop sign. You're not going to win this.
I'm going to be like, what stop sign?
I keep on telling people, Ernesto is so thinking that he could be Jay.
I'm telling you,
and Ernesto's
Jay started spitting, it would be over.
You know, but your way of thinking is, unless Jay brings his best, I'm not bringing my best.
No, that's the problem. Because I would feed off of his best. And if his best is going to be the bar, then I'm going to come up to the bar and raise it. Right? And then who's going to keep raising it is the cipher.
We're going to
and whoever fails to raise it on their go, twice, 2 times, loses.
I mean, it feels like you're just making excuses for yourself.
No. Look, one day, Jay, we're going to work really hard on getting our podcast, big enough to where...
It is big enough. We're just getting bigger.
Yeah, bigger, so where it'll get on your radar, and then maybe one day...
We're on his radar. All right. That I know. Okay?
Yeah, and it'll happen one day. It'll happen one day. As long as he knows that it's not like a malicious battle.
I got confirmation again. Listen, hold on.
A dope cipher.
I got confirmation. I didn't want to get you too excited and the people that listen to us excited. The many people that listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
That I got confirmation from somebody the other day that somebody that they know said that Jay-Z brought up a podcast. He wouldn't say what name, but he just brought up a podcast. So there.
Oh.
Whose podcast do you think he's speaking of?
Well, definitely ours. That's just it. He definitely mentioned the Over Easy Podcast Network.
There's no doubt about it. There's only one podcast.
Yeah. Well, he has to warm up to us. He might think,
you're an acquired taste. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he might be like, who is this crazy guy talking about he wants to cipher with me? I actually should get a restraining order on him and his podcast.
I mean, just on you.
Stay away from my wife. That might be what he's thinking.
This is not The Bodyguard, okay? This is not.
That might be what he's thinking.
That's not what we're talking about here, because it's not me. It's not me, and it's not the podcast. It's just you.
Yeah, so it's going to take a while for him to realize.
It's Ernesto's aura that brings to what he brings to Jay-Z, but he did bring up this is what this guy said. He said he may, I'm just going to be technical, he may or may not have said podcast.
Yeah.
He could have just said radio.
He might have said network.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's us. Yeah. That's all us. I don't know anybody else that's doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Nobody can bring the numbers that we can.
No.
Or have this amazing 1 billion listener prize that's still growing out of its fucking ass in your backyard.
Yeah.
Man, you need to cut that shit. I saw the cops over here earlier, and it's starting to go where the power is.
Well, it's not
the power lines are.
Yeah, it's not ready to be cut yet. You have to let it keep growing.
Can you cut it? Because that shit is insane.
No, it's a part of the piece of the prize.
Is it growing on its own now?
You let that part grow, then you connect the other part to it. And
is it growing on its own now? Like, is it a life form
low
at
maintenance?
This point?
Low maintenance. I don't have to monitor it that much.
Is it a life form at this point? Because I'm getting kind of nervous.
Yeah, I would say so.
I saw something breathe over there the other day.
I would say so. It's like a photosynthesis of some sort.
Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, listen. So this is what I think about you and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could possibly happen. I think it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. He just has to realize that I'm cool.
Nah, we know.
Right? Like
you know Khaled.
I know Khaled, his brother. I know DJ Nasty, his DJ, or at least
you broke
his
bread
DJ
with
for
Khaled,
him
right?
And his wife.
You broke bread with Khaled, right?
Yes.
I mean, you got invited to his party. Maybe not through Khaled, but
through Khaled.
Well, he said everybody come, right?
No, everybody didn't come.
No, but how did he say it? He said Ernesto?
Yeah.
Or did he say, hey, everybody, you're invited to my party?
No, he was like, yeah, you can come through.
Yeah, I mean,
he said pull up.
Let's set this, because I'm having a hard time with this.
He was like, make sure you come through. It's going to be my birthday party. Another one.
Another.
Right?
Who did he say? Did he look at you?
Yeah.
Or there was other people?
I got a picture with him.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a picture with 1 million people.
No, I got a picture with him at his private birthday. This wasn't at a club live. This wasn't at like a thing. This was like at a studio, closed studio with special people there. It wasn't an audience.
Special people.
He was walking around in a room level with him in the room. It wasn't like seating. You weren't like seated. It was a party with Khaled. It was his birthday party.
We're playing. Okay, so you know Khaled and you know.
I know a lot of people in the radio industry, especially in Orlando.
So that Orlando's what, the 80th best market?
No, it's one of the best. It's probably like number 13.
It's not like down here. If you were down here.
It's close to down here. It's probably better than down here.
Get out of here, bro. You're out of your mind. We'll go look at markets.
Look at markets because
no.
Orlando might be a bigger market than Miami. Only because more people come through there.
Do you understand?
Tourist-wise.
No, that's not true.
Disney.
Yeah, but people come down to South Beach all the time.
Not more than Disney.
Dude.
People from other countries come to Disney.
Right now I can't look, sorry. My phone is saying I'm not a robot.
But I think he'll recognize that. Okay, he's been a rapper. Well, obviously, he's a rapper because he's challenging me.
Why does he think you're a rapper?
And then because I wouldn't just be talking about.
I have a hard time thinking that you're a rapper.
I wouldn't just be talking about doing a cipher with Jay-Z.
Wait. We totally
rapper.
forgot about this. Don't think that I even forgot that you were supposed to put your group back together.
Yeah. We're gonna do
What's
that.
the group again?
The Rebel Heart.
The Rebel Heart and
Rebel Heart, just Rebel Heart.
Okay, who's the other guys?
Mouse and DJ. DJ Mouse and Raw.
So, have you spoken to them about this?
No.
Okay, so somebody's slacking on such a great MC, and you're not. You're just like falling apart over here.
No, they're falling apart.
Wait.
I'm not falling apart.
No,
I don't know if they're falling apart. Shout out to you guys. I'm just. I'm not.
I mean, when are we gonna have the cipher? Because I've had many people say, "When's the cipher coming on?"
Soon.
Soon. Okay.
If we were video, you'd see my face.
Yeah, soon. We don't even know if these people exist right now.
They do exist.
In Ernesto's mind.
I'll reach out to them.
Well,
yeah, that's what it is. Jay-Z just has to realize I'm not a threat, and that
I think
not a threat to his safety.
Yeah, I think. Right? Yeah, I was gonna say because you're not a threat.
Like right now, I'm just any old guy saying that. But no, man,
you're definitely
I'm
not
cool. I'm laid back. You know, you don't have to bring security.
I want to bring security.
Like it's fine.
We got to bring.
We'll battle. Security. We'll have pizza.
Pizza.
You know,
This is a pizza party now?
Go to the crab spot down the way, you know, then y'all hop on a flight and you go away.
So we're going to have a pizza party?
Right. Yeah. Whatever he likes.
Wings, pizza.
I'm going to be hospitable.
Crab.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever he wants to do.
Are you going to make this dinner?
Whatever, man. We're just going to be chilling. It's going to be a real, everything's fine meeting. We're chilling. Oh, all right. You ready to decipher? Oh, shit. Who's going to be the DJ? Maybe we should get a DJ, get Timberland out there, get Swiss Beats, throw him some beats.
Also, we're really doing this, big time.
Yeah, but not on camera like that.
Why not on camera?
Because I want to keep it as a friendly, it's just a thing that, we're doing.
So can we put it on?
Kind of like how him and DMX did it.
So you don't want nobody to know about this pretty much?
No, it's a friendly thing.
So if
it's just friends.
So I'm going to be there.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about it, but it ain't
it's gonna be bad.
We're not trying to
embarrass
showcase
anybody?
The world that
anybody embarrass anybody
that Jay-Z got beat in a cipher.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is, right?
Yeah. Okay. We're not trying to do that, right?
Once again,
that's what I want him to feel comfortable about.
Jay, we got to tell you once again,
it's just gonna be
really
a fun Sunday, cookout type thing.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. People by the pool. Cipher might happen right by the pool. Right by the DJ pool. DJ.
I hate to make a joke.
You have the not nothing big.
You have the key to the pool? To get in the pool, you're going to bring everybody over?
Yeah.
The key to the pool?
And it won't be everybody's going to be around. People just going to be running around at the pool. We're going to be ciphering. They're not even going to know that the cipher's popping off. Some people might gather around. But it ain't going to be this Sunday at this pool, we're going to have Jay. It's not going to be like that. It's not a market. It's not going to be. It's going to be something. All right, Jay.
So once again, Ernesto's waiting on your response.
Whenever you're ready, Jay. I'm always ready. I've practiced so much in my life. I'm always ready. It's just whatever.
It is. He's just a constant machine.
Yeah, it's just I could always just start rapping.
As you can see, we're both getting old right now. Me and Ernesto. We've talked about this earlier. In there, I've had stomach issues, and I know my body can't recover anymore. Ernesto's over here from whatever happened to him. He doesn't have the same energy, but he's still ready to take on Jay-Z.
Of course.
As we continue to age, a good process.
I told you, I just wouldn't want to
embarrass
cipher with DMX. Oh my gosh.
So that's the only. Well, now you can't cipher with DMX.
I mean, I would because I'd want to be there. But oh man, I just already know what's gonna happen there.
So we know what we know what's going on.
Let's talk about DMX real quick.
Go ahead.
Album came out. Did you check it out?
I did not check it out, but I saw it drop. I'm gonna have to check it out. I will check it out.
Oh man.
What was the song? Because I had Pandora on yesterday.
There's a lot of songs
on Jay-Z's radio. Speaking of Jay-Z, I was on his station. I listen to that a lot. Shout out to Jay. for a great the Jay-Z radio station on Pandora. Shout out.
Okay,
That's
shout
one
out
of the
to Jay.
go-tos. I heard a song on there, but I don't remember if that was it. So, how was it so far? What's your review on it?
I think it's dope. First of all, it's called Exodus, which is his oldest son's name. I believe his oldest, the one that he actually lived with and stuff.
Okay.
So I felt like it was a good title.
They dropped that
Also,
quickly.
Yeah, well, see, so from the interviews that I've seen with Swiss Beats, they already had this done. You know, he was at the point where he was going to start exercising and getting ready for the rollout. So they didn't have to put together verses and like change words and make him say stuff. That was the good part. He knew about this album. He made this album to be this album. He agreed with the people who were on it to be on it.
Okay.
You know, he was all involved.
So what's the rating on it? So,
I give it a 10.
All right, so let's just be honest.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Is this because
I give it a 9.
Okay, let's be. That's fair.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because I want to be real, right? But
Don't be
that
emotional.
9,
don't be emotional.
right? The 10 was emotional.
A lot of people
9
are emotional.
is fair, right?
And they give people ratings that they don't deserve because of something happened to them. Let's just be real.
Right.
So
I give it a 9, and the reason why I give it a 9 is because a couple reasons. So, first of all, it was really dope, right? I give it a 9 because, and the reason why he's not getting a 10 is because I really feel like he's better by himself.
There was a lot of features.
And this album had a lot of features.
Oh.
Now, I did want an album like this from DMX. I do. I want to see him with a lot of features, just to see it. But I don't think that's him in his best element or portrayal
he takes up so much
whatever.
airspace.
Yeah, because
It's oxygen.
and you're wanting more of that. And if you know from his other projects where you got more, you're like, oh, I can tell that there's not more DMX, right? And you're like, dang, it would have been better if this whole song was with just DMX. He didn't share it with anybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for that, I give it a 9. Other than that,
The quality was there.
the quality was good. I was telling Cindy the other day that his lyrics were better or just the same, but he did seem slower. Kind of like when I was saying me getting older, and I feel like I'm better at a lot of things, but I do feel slower.
Well,
And I can tell his lyrical gymnastics wasn't as agile as it was when he was younger. So, and I can peep that, but his lyrics were more potent.
Well, let's just
So
be
it
honest.
was like he gave up some of that to be more potent.
He has gone through a lot before he did pass. I mean,
Right.
he had some issues, so
Yeah,
a
he
little
was
step
50.
back could be understandable.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to listen to it. I didn't even realize that until yesterday that it dropped.
It was good.
I'm
it
gonna
was
definitely
good.
make
So,
sure to listen to it. How many tracks are on there?
13, and a couple of them are skits. And I'll tell you, even the skits were good. Skits are rare these days. And the skit
How many
was good.
prayers?
The last one is called Prayer. So that one's a good one. He always had the prayer on there.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah. I would say everyone from That's My Dog with the Locks, that was good.
Oh,
that was a good one. Bath Salts with Jay-Z and Nas.
That was really good. That was the one I listened
really
to
good.
yesterday. I was listening to that one. That one, I was like, that was
Really
like heaven for me
good.
to listen to those. That's what I was waiting on.
As a hip-hop head, you're like, yo.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
Jay-Z,
I
Nas,
was
and DMX. It's like, instantly, this is a classic.
I couldn't
It's a
believe what
collector's
I was
item.
watching. I was listening to.
A thing. It's like escargot.
It was really
You're not
good.
going to get this probably
Yes.
but once in your life.
Yes.
You know what
I
I mean?
had to look at my phone twice.
It was like, yo, okay. And they all knew that they were going to be on the track. They didn't just steal a verse from here and put it there.
The only thing that I wish, maybe I didn't take it in enough because I was at the gym and breathing heavy.
Mhm.
So I got to listen to it when I'm not at the gym and not breathing as heavy to take it in even more. But when I saw those names, I was like, I had to do a double take.
Yeah. I
was
heard
like,
it the day
I
before
was
it
like,
came
what?
out
I
because
was
they
like,
leaked
what?
it.
Is that who I see on there? I was
Yeah.
like, Jay, Nas, and DMX.
And I could
What?
hear Jay-Z's verse sounded a little dated. You can tell it sounded dated because apparently they made this about 2 or 3 years ago.
What?
Nas's sounded refreshed, and I heard from Swiss from the interview that Nas refreshed his verse because he used his old verse on a different project.
Let's just be honest. Let me say the name is perfect for DMX.
Yeah.
The name of the song is perfect.
Yeah, because that's how his style is. It's like crazy, like he's on bath salts.
I'm going to bite your face off.
Yeah. And then DMX. And so when you're hearing this, you're like, who's going to outdo who, right? These are the three dopest MCs that were alive at the time. And I think DMX got him, man. DMX beat, he took him. He won.
Awful. I listened to it.
If you're talking about who did the best verse. But I got to break it down because I didn't go that in depth in my head because I was just like, I couldn't get over the fact that these three together. So I'm definitely going to sit down and listen to this now. And maybe Jay should have freshened his verse up, but DMX
Jay
got him. He didn't have, Jay's verse was fine. It was dope. It was straight. But if you're trying to compare them, you can tell that his was more dated than Nas's, and DMX just...
Well, I mean, this album I'm definitely going to listen to from start to finish. I don't do that anymore, to listen to albums from start to finish.
Yeah, this one I emotionally download. The first album I've ever just hit download the whole album without hearing the whole album. The second close one to that was DJ Khaled. Close second. But, so anyway...
I think the last album, I'm not going to really date myself. The last album that I listened from start to finish was 444.
Yeah.
And that was 2016, right? I think that one came out. So that was a good one. I know a lot of people say it wasn't his greatest. I liked it because it showed a growth to him on that side, 444, that nobody's had really seen from Jay.
Right.
His evolution of, from where he was as an artist at the beginning and where he was then. But I definitely going to listen to that whole album.
But wait, I got more.
Okay.
Lil Wayne, Dogs Out. Great album. I mean, great track. It started out like you're like, who let the dogs out? But I get the flip of the who let the dogs out. It grew on me after the second time I heard it. Lil Wayne killed his verse, and so did DMX, and they left it at that. I liked it. Money, Money, Money with Moneybagg Yo. That might be the one that I might be like, maybe Moneybagg should have been on a different album. And not that he didn't do good. He actually did good on this song. But I just didn't see the connection. It just didn't seem like I could have picked other people.
I would have loved to hear, and I'm not a big M fan anymore, but I don't know if M's on the track.
He's not. Now,
I would have loved
that would have been the one that was missing. If
exactly, they could take
exactly
the same
Moneybagg out, put M in there.
M and DMX on the track together seems like
then this would have been a classic. And it still is a classic, but this would have been
like I said,
hip hop. This would have been.
I'm not a big M fan anymore. I don't think he should be rapping like his last album or whatever. But I would have paid to hear him and DMX on because they would have definitely. It was almost like they would. What's the word when you complimented each other's styles? Yeah. They compliment each other the way that they rap. So I would have definitely paid to hear that. Yeah. Was Redman or Method Man on any of them?
Nope.
See.
Yeah, that would have been some good ones. But they did have, so Moneybagg Yo, it was straight, but I would have tried somebody else. And I like Moneybagg Yo, and it was a good verse. Hold Me Down with Alicia Keys.
That has to be good. That sounds like something that would be really good.
That was pretty good.
He's good with, he seems like he could be good with somebody who can actually sit down there and sing. Because he seems like his voice could catch with anybody.
Yeah, it would have been like a Mary J. Skyscrapers with Bono, that was a really good one.
Oh, him and Bono.
That actually should be the single, but it's not listed as a single.
Bono did a song with X, huh?
Yeah, Skyscrapers, really good. That should be the single. Stick Up Skit, that was very funny. Hood Blues, West Side Gun, Griselda, Benny the Butcher, that should be the third single. And then Take Control with Snoop Dogg's really good. Walking in the Rain with Nas, Exodus. Now, Walking in the Rain, this verse with Nas is better than Nas's verse on this song is better than Nas's verse in Bath Salts. This song.
I gotta listen to this. Can we not do this to me right now?
And then Letter to My Son is really good too. So,
all right. So I have a lot.
Good job, DMX. Shout out to Swiss Beats. This is instantly goes into the rafters like retiring New Jersey. It's up there.
All right, so I'm going to listen to that this week. I hate to switch off on that because I'm definitely like listening to DMX, but we got our shirts. I think right, just about done now.
Almost, yeah.
It only took us 6 months.
Yeah,
almost less than 6 months, and we're not gonna tell you when we're going out yet because this hasn't worked for us.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you when the shirts are in hand and we have the plan.
We will tell you when we're going out.
Yeah.
But we're not going to tell you now when we're going out.
Yeah,
that's
we don't
nothing
wanna...
fun with that.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yeah, we forgot to say something. Our normal. Like, subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Comment.
Definitely.
We need 1 billion listeners. You know, we only have we're almost
subscribers,
there.
yeah.
We're almost there, right?
Almost.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
So you better hurry up so you
Numbers
can say
don't
you
really
were part
matter
of...
to us because we're already passing the stage that we know how good we've been doing with you guys and how loyal listeners you guys have been. So like, what's a billion, right? Really,
right.
But we're just challenging you guys because we feel like we could do 2 billion, but like I keep on saying, come on, like
we're just doing it.
You do it tomorrow if you needed to, but we just we're making it. We know how it's easy to get a 1 billion.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
But yeah,
and what do you think about this? So there's more alien news.
We're going to hold off for next week for that one.
Oh
I'm not ready for that. We're going to hold off.
Think about that. Holding off the alien news. That's what they're doing right now to us, Jason.
We're going to hold on.
They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to hold off the alien news. They don't need to know that.
I don't think they're ready for it right now, and that's something that we need to percolate till next week.
So have you heard the twerculator? Since you just mentioned percolate.
I have not heard the twerculator.
Well, then maybe you should do some research and look up the twerculator.
I'm going to check everything out this week. Yeah. I'm going to zone out and check everything out. I got to listen to...
I did it with DJ Khaled video. That came out. You see that with Meg Thee Stallion? Don't you like Meg Thee Stallion?
I heard the song, though.
So you like Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Yeah.
Well, then what are you doing to yourself?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here with you doing a podcast.
You should be watching Meg Thee Stallion and her knees.
Okay. So that's why we got to get off now so I can watch the video and then give my thoughts next week. I got a lot of things to catch up with.
You got a lot of stuff to catch up with, man. Right. There's UFOs flying around, Meg Thee Stallions dancing awesomely,
but I do hear that
you can listen to DMX the whole time.
So watch Meg twerk, listen to DMX while you're also seeing UFOs
flying around. While the UFOs are flying over.
I haven't seen one yet. Have you?
Yes.
I think that was just a plane.
No, I saw it online.
Okay, so online. All right, so that's going to do it for us this week. We're going to have all the alien news next week. And I think we're going to actually have... Are we getting the shirts this week?
They should be here by next Sunday. Hopefully.
All right, so in hand, are we going to have them?
Hopefully. I'm saying hopefully because...
No. All right, so we're not going to tell you when we're going out. But we might have the shirts next Sunday. We might have the shirts the Monday.
Yeah.
But...
We're going to have the shirts.
We will be going out in the next, say, couple of weeks.
We'll have the shirts before then.
So the next couple of weeks we'll be going out.
Yes.
In the next couple of weeks. I don't want to say the next couple of weeks we are going out.
Yeah.
We're doing a show next week, right?
A show where?
We're doing a podcast
next week? Yes,
You're not going anywhere?
Podcast. Nope, not going out of town this weekend. Coming.
All right, so all I can say to everybody, have a healthy, safe Memorial Day.
Yep.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
We're going to go. I got to go get something to eat.
And I got to probably go to the gym.
I did my workout today. Got running. All right. So we'll be back next week. You guys, keep on liking, subscribe, comment, tell your friends' friends.
Yep.
Tell your mother,
Make
your father,
them do
your
it.
brother.
Make them do it. Grab their phone. Say, let me see it for 13 seconds. You have 13 seconds to type our name in.
Or I'm just going to throw the phone away.
Hit it, and then, let's do it.
Or I'm going to run over your foot.
Because don't you want the prize? All right, well then do it.
Yeah. So just run over their foot if they're not going to do it. Is it okay? That's not causing violence. You put a little run over somebody's foot, you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. So we are out. This is Jason.
This is E.
This is Later. This is the Over Easy podcast. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week.
Yo.
Later.